Welcome back. Today's video is packed, so stick around. Ana Kasparian is speaking out, and this time she's going straight after Joe Scarborough and MSNBC. Why? Because they've been praising Kevin McCarthy and celebrating the latest debt ceiling deal like it's some kind of bipartisan miracle. Scarborough tossed around words like responsibility and unity like confetti, framing McCarthy as some sort of national savior. If you caught his speech, you know how over the top it was. But Anna's not buying any of it. While the mainstream media pats itself on the back, she's calling out what's really happening. Republicans keep winning ground. Regular Americans are left dealing with the consequences, and the ultra-wealthy continue to cash in, all while the press spins it as a win. If you ever ask why the working class keeps getting sidelined, why progressives are drowned out, or why the media acts like every shady deal is worth celebrating, this one's for you. Stay right here. Anna's takedown is sharp, honest, and absolutely worth hearing. Let's get into it. In the latest debt ceiling deal between President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, it's pretty clear who came out on top. Republicans got most of what they wanted, while Democrats were left defending the scraps. The agreement placed tight restrictions on social programs, the kind that actually help working Americans, while boosting military spending and approving a natural gas pipeline backed by Joe Manchin in West Virginia. And even though Democrats still control the Senate and the White House, this deal looked a lot more like a Republican victory. Over on MSNBC, Joe Scarborough, a former Republican himself, was quick to applaud McCarthy. He called the deal a display of bipartisanship and responsible leadership, even praising McCarthy's so-called maturity and his support for Ukraine. But that rosy version leaves a lot out. The truth is, this deal handed Republicans a big win. Scarborough's optimistic take fits neatly into the political establishment's favorite story, one where Democrats quietly surrender major priorities in the name of unity. While cable news hosts celebrate, everyday Americans are left asking the real question, who's actually fighting for us? If you watch enough mainstream news, you'll notice a pattern. The media constantly praises bipartisanship as if it's always a good thing. Anytime Democrats and Republicans come to an agreement, it's automatically framed as a victory, even when the deal does little or nothing for everyday people. But here's the problem. What if both sides agree on something that actually harms working Americans? It's not uncommon for these bipartisan deals to include tax breaks for the wealthy, cuts to crucial social programs, and handouts to major corporations. And yet, the media keeps calling it progress. Over time, that kind of spin trained people to believe that compromise, even bad compromise, is something to applaud. That's exactly what happened with the recent debt ceiling deal. It revealed just how much more influence Republicans have compared to progressives inside the Democratic Party. Leaders like Pramila Jayapal criticized the agreement, pointing to cuts in social support and harsher requirements for food aid. But beyond public statements, there wasn't much pushback. Progressives had a chance to demand change, to vote no, or to put real pressure on leadership. Instead, they settled for word over action. Once again, it felt like political theater with no follow-through. At the end of the day, this all points to a deeper issue. Democratic leadership continues to shut down internal dissent and sideline progressive ideas, no matter how popular they are with voters.